Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, who have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson, speaking on the downfall of Mystery Babylon the Great, aka America, man. And where that generation, that's getting to witness it, man. I'm sure you Akiyam and Akwatha are aware the cyber attack. Well, they're claiming it's not a cyber attack. They're claiming that they were putting in an upgrade software, and it supposedly crashed, causing all these issues with the airlines, the banks, certain media, pretty much the internet in general. In America and Australia, if I'm not mistaken, has been compromised to a degree. And ultimately, what we're witnessing is the beginning stages of this old system being removed, man. And this is the work of the global elite. You can bet your bottom dollar. The Lord's putting on their spirit, to, crash this current system in efforts to try and pursue their diabolical plan, which comes in the form of the NWO, the fourth industrial revolution, as coined by that devil, what's his name, Carl Schwab, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, man, hey, Babylon is falling, man. Okay, and it's not gonna be a gentle fall. Okay, this thing is gonna come with a lot of chaos, man. This is why, we hope and pray that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai keeps us in his good graces. And he's a guide, protector, and shelter unto us. Okay, when he brings these calamities, man. You see, because there's a debt that Esau has to pay, man. Okay, and we know the daughter of Babylon, which is America, is going to be the certain landmass that debt's going to be paid in full. Okay, which is going to come in the form of this land being turned into that lake of fire you can read about in Revelations chapter 19, chapter 20, and chapter 21. Okay, because the blood that's on this land of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, it must be disclosed. Okay, you people thought that this was going to just go on forever. You got Jake. You got Jake living like a reprobate, okay? While you Edomites and the rest of you heathen sit on the high horse and be able to live life on easy mode, man. Nah, man. This wasn't meant to be forever. Okay, we're in the final kingdom of the heathen. Okay, we're in the feet of the statue that Daniel saw, man. That Daniel was able to interpret Nebuchadnezzar's dream. Nebuchadnezzar saw it. And Daniel was able to interpret the dream, man. You see? And we're in that final kingdom, man. That statue consisted of what? The head of gold, which was the Assyrian Babylonian Empire, right? And then you had the Medio Persians, right? Then you had the Greeks, right? Then you had the Babylonians, and mind you, the Edomite reign began with the Greeks. Edomites started ruling through the Greeks, man. Okay? When you read First Maccabees, it tells you that evils increased on the earth upon Alexander the Greek passing away and Antiochus Epiphanes coming into the position of power. Okay? And Alexander's 4 generals receiving 4 portions of his kingdom. You had Ptolemy, Seleucid, Cassandra, and Lysimachus, right? And ultimately, upon these Edomites coming into power, man, all evil came by. All evil manifested. You see? But needless to say, you had the Roman Empire, right? And then the Western Roman Empire fell. And then you have the revival of the Western Roman Empire, which is America. You see, which is defeat of that statue that Nebuchadnezzar dreamed. And it tells you in Daniel 7 that the feet are going to be smashed and everything with it. You see? Because, hey, at the end of the day, evil E's got to pay. Okay? And debt's got to be paid. Okay? And you're going to pay those debts in the form of our power. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai visiting you, man, with fire. And then ultimately you being thrown headfirst into captivity in the eon to come. And then being eradicated, pursuing the Obadiah 1 and 18. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, let's stop right here, man. You know, for you individuals out there that might be eavesdropping on this lesson thinking, this dude's talking, he's out of his mind. Nah, man. You're out of your mind to think that everything that these damn demons have done to us, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, should just be swept under the rug and forgotten about and let bygones be bygones. You're out of your mind. You see, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai doesn't operate like that, man. Scripture says that Psalms 89? Okay, the throne of the Lord, the foundation of the Lord's throne is justice and judgment. You see, what the hell you thought? The book of Colossians chapter 3 and verse 25, and it reads, "But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done." And there is no respect of person, man. All right, there's no gray area with that precept. You see? It's plain and simple. And when you take a glance into Esau's history, man, okay, you see the thumbnail of this lesson, how they were doing Jake. All right, they were eating Jake. Go look up the Delectable Negro, man. You see, and that's some of the worst atrocities we know that they were doing to Jake. You know they had gator bait. They were using babies as gator bait. Israelite babies. Hey, and who knows what they were doing to the Northern Kingdom? Because there was a lot they were doing to the Northern Kingdom in that first 100 years. Okay, upon them descending upon us in the 1400s. See, we had a whole 100-year head start before they started stealing the Southern Kingdom from the northern and western coast of Africa, man. Executing the transatlantic slave trade, man. You think this man's not gonna get paid back for these things, man? Well, you that think that, and him who believes he's gonna ride off into the sunset, because you know evil eating, he's gonna just ride off into the sunset. You got another thing coming, man. Because pursuant to biblical prophecy, there's a divine visitation that's upon evil E. You see? And it's gonna rest, all right over here in Babylon. Pursuant to Isaiah 63, who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, man? Okay, Basra, was the capital city in Edom. And we know, pursuant to Genesis 36, Esau is Edom. Okay, so Basra will be likened unto America. You see that? And this is why this place is getting stretched out the way it is, man. When you take a glance, actually, as a matter of fact, I was going to say when you take a glance into the economy, you can clearly see this shit sinking. But needless to say, check out this clip.
So I see all the time on this app, people making videos of how bad the economy is and how unaffordable.
And it might be a little delayed. You're going to notice that her speech is a little bit delayed because I have it hooked up to my car. It runs smoother. I notice when it's like, it sounds clear on the video when it does it like that. So I'm going to leave it like that, but you got it.
Affordable rent, groceries, healthcare, people can't find jobs, and all that is legit. But there is something that bothers me, and it's people in the comments that say, should have voted better. But is voting the reason that we're in the position we're in right now? No. There is not a political solution to a spiritual problem. And America is in the position she is in right now because of sin, greed, and corruption. And until America repents and puts on sackcloth and ashes, there will be no more America. America is going to fail. America is going to crumble. And voting is not going to change the situation.
And you know, she may look like an Edomite, you know, from face value, you know, but who knows? Hey, she could be a speckled bird, man. She could very well likely be an Israelite. Because she did do one thing. She prophesied. You know, what she said regarding Babylon, that is going to come to pass. It's written. You see? It's written, man. We're coming into a time where it's your turn. Okay, Evil E? It's your turn to drink from the cup. There is no way around it. As a matter of fact, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. What's that? Jeremiah 49. The book of Jeremiah chapter 49. I'm going to start at verse 7 and jump down. Concerning Edom. See that? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, power of hosts, right? Power of armies, man. Is wisdom no more in Teman? Question mark. Okay, in Teman, the Temanites would be your modern day Germans, the wise men of Esau. Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? And this is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai being facetious, man. Okay? Because why? At the end of the day, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai gave them the wisdom that they have. Okay? And now he has them running around in circles, looking sloppy. Okay? Rushing the process. You know? Looking obvious. Taking away their enchantment ability. You see? So it's the Lord boasting on them, man. Like, hey, you ain't got no more wisdom? What happened? You know, because you know Esau moves. Esau flexes like he's the epitome of knowledge. You know, you see it in their stance. You hear it in their speech. You know? And we used to be intimidated at that when we were in the world. We used to be intimidated at that, man. And now we've come to the conclusion after receiving this truth in the form of the Holy Spirit. You see? We look at these people like they're just peons, man, because that's what they are. You know, they speak with this high level wisdom. You know, but when you really get down to the bottom of things, they're operating under the pretenses of pseudoscience, man. Okay, hey, they done inherited lies, man. Okay, their whole history is set up off of lies, man. The foundation of their history is lies, man. You see? Here it is, they you know, in the form of these physicists, And you got Abraham Esau. That's a real dude, man. He was a physicist, German. Look him up, Abraham Esau. Right, and everybody knows of Robert Oppenheimer. He was one of the head physicists for the Manhattan Project. He was actually one of the lead physicists behind the creation of the atomic bombs that landed on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. You see, you have these individuals thinking they, what did he say in that interview? You can look up. He said, "What? I'm now the destroyer of worlds." Right? Not realizing that you were brought forth, you were brought forth to bring forth that technology to take you out. As it tells us in Psalms 37, you're going to fall upon your own sword. The wicked is going to fall upon their own sword, man. You see that? But anyways, bear with me. Anyways, let's continue on. Let's jump down. Verse 12. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. Right. Our so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We drunk that cup of the Lord's wrath, vengeance, and fury, man. In the form of us being thrown headfirst into captivity and be handled roughly, man. Again, look at that thumbnail, man. Okay, that picture says 1,000 words, man. Look in the background. Look at them devils in the window. I'm not sure if those are glasses they're wearing that's reflecting light or their eyes, man, but it looks spooky as hell. You see? These devils were tormenting us, man. Okay, that was the fury of the Lord flaring up against us, man. And you think that's not gonna happen to you? Check this out. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Question mark, man. Here's the answer. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it, man. Okay, and you're going to receive 2 cups. Okay, not just one. Pursuant to Revelations 18. You're receiving 2 cups, man, of the Lord's fury, man. 2. And as a matter of fact, when you go here, that's why when you go to Sirach 39, when you go to Sirach, the 39th chapter, in the 23rd verse, it reads this. As he turned the waters into saltness. Who? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Right? And remember, the waters, the oceans, the Lord has set a decree, a perpetual decree for the oceans that they cannot pass the bounds of the sand. You see? He set a bound for the oceans. But check this out. As he turned the waters into saltness, so shall the heathen inherit his wrath. You see that? And what's a heathen? Anybody that's not an Israelite, man. When you get this word, Salak. When you get this word inherit, real quick. Inherit, right? Derived quality, let me see, receive, right? Receive, right? As an heir, right? Receive, right? Let's jump down to the second thumbnail here. Receive or be left with a situation, object, etc., man. So that's what you're going to receive. It's what you're going to be left with. It's what's owed unto you, man. Okay? You heathen are owed the wrath of the Lord. That's what you're going to receive. You're going to receive the wrath of the Lord, man. You heathen. Okay, starting with you, Esau, Edom. Starting with you, because you did the most. Let's go ahead. When you go to the book of Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, real quick. Starting from verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. Again, Mount Seir is Esau. Okay? Mount Seir, remember, Esau is Edom. Mount Seir was the land he was dwelling in, man. See, this is evil E. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord, power, Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate, man. Why, Lord? Let's jump down to verse 10. Because thou hast said, these two nations, right, these two nations, okay, what two nations? The two kingdoms, man, the northern and southern kingdom of Israel, man. And these two countries, right, Samaria and Jerusalem, man, shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there, man. And that's what you've done. Imposters have infested the land. Okay? Luke 21. You're in our land now, defiling it, man. But our house cleaning's on the way. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. Against who? Our so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. What does he mean by I will make myself known among them? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to use us, his people, to wreak havoc upon you, man. We're going to be used to wreak havoc upon you. Dare me to prove it. Alright, I'll prove it. Right here. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25. And verse 13, it reads, Therefore, thus saith the Lord, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom. I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. How is the Lord going to do this? And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, man. All 12 tribes. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. So this is going to be a divine anger, a divine fury. That's why we're going to need those new bodies. We're not going to be able to execute the vengeance of the Lord in these corruptible bodies. It's going to be according to the Lord's fury. It's going to be according to the Lord's anger, man. And they shall know my vengeance. You're going to know Yahweh Bashim Yahushua's vengeance, man. You're going to be well aware of it. Right? Saith the Lord power, man. And again, your judgment is going to come into its perfection after you serve out that 1,000-year captivity, man. And you're eradicated pursuant to Obadiah 1 and 18, man. So yeah, Jake, hey, we're in the time, man, where the Lord is visiting evil E. This is why we always warn you, Jake, to repent and get yourself together. You see, because there's no gray areas with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You're either on the left side or you're on the right side. Okay, so get right or get left. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwath will edify. Shalom.